Hello, this is Caleb with Marvin Sewer Service at 1385 Caledonia Circle. I have a pulled toilet, and this is where I've been operating from. We had a sewer backup today. I snaked the line twice with 3-inch blades. The cast is kind of hard to get through just because of the amount of turns and the scaling, which is the mineralization that builds up. About 10 feet away from where I was operating from, I was able to get the block, and I pulled out a dark washcloth. So the water was flowing after that, so I snaked a couple more times and had water running. Currently I'm inside the toilet stub, just a few inches past the sweep. So we'll go ahead and start our inspection now. What you see on the bottom is just loose mineralization. I still need to flush that out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to purge the system to get all that loose sediment out. It's just because I was cleaning it out with the blades. So we do have a little bit of standing water right here. I did run water a few minutes ago. So we do have a little bit of standing water. That's probably just from the natural, settling of the line over time. You got a little turn there. So yeah, that's mineralization. That's what we call scale. What we're going to do is we're going to purge the system, and I might snake the cast again. Again, remember, it was hard to snake the cast just because of the scale and the turns. Give me a second. My camera's giving me a hard time. When it goes black like that, it's just because it lost connection. Alright, so we're continuing through the cast. Seems as we keep going, it gets a little bit better with the scale and the setting water. So in the future, that setting water will cause that cast to give out. It could be 10 years, 5 years, it could be 50 years. I will snake it one more time and purge the system to get that loose stuff out. Alright, right here is our cast to clay transition at 28 feet. The distance on the bottom left-hand side of the screen, that is our distance indicator. It's telling us how far we are going from from the toilet stub. So far, all these fittings, where the clay is male and female sectioned in, they look really good. There's a good possibility that the clay has concrete encased around the fittings to try to help roots not get in. Because I'm not seeing any root intrusion whatsoever right now, which is great for the line. And the line's looking to be in really good shape on the clay portion so far. And right here we have our city connection. And the city connection looks really good. We do have some debris in the city side of the line. But this line looks really good. So I will say the cast is about so-so, moderate in in corrosion. In some of those parts of the cast, you had a little dip where my camera was. That is starting the rot process. Cast has about, on average, a 50 to 70 year life. So it could last a lot longer, or in a few years, 10, 20 years, it might give out. And that is the section under the house. The clay section after that is the outside portion of the house. I can confirm there is no outside clean out. However, there's no roots whatsoever, no cracks, no bellies, no offsets. So the clay portion looks really good. As far as I can tell, it's going to last a very long time. So congratulations on that one. Overall, this line is pretty in good shape. For the most part, as long as we're not flushing too much toilet paper or flushing anything we consider abuse, which is feminine hygiene products or wet wipes or any foreign objects like a wash rag, you're probably not going to have any backups anytime soon. So overall, this is a really good line. If it were my house, I would not be really concerned about it at all. If there's any other questions, refer to the invoice summary. There will be a text version of this job written out. Otherwise, you can always give Garvin Sewer Service a call. My name is Caleb. Thank you for your time.